For the life of me, I can't understand what mansplaining is. So I looked it up. And honestly, I don't think it's a man-woman thing. I think people are just condescending assholes a lot of the time, and people don't really know how to deal with it or want to. The article I'm covering says that men being silent is better than us mansplaining our views on sexual assault and harassment. But I think we need as much dialogue as possible. Not all men are created equal in this circumstance. The article had many great points, from fathers listening to their daughters to encouraging women to step into positions of power. But I don't think the writer stated any real solutions to the problem. He just said what was going on and told me to treat women better. But honestly, that should be obvious, right? So I'll do it for him. The main problem right now is a lack of respect between men and women. It's really that simple. Women must respect a man's opinion and call him out if he crosses the line at any point. Don't just deal with it. If you feel uncomfortable, speak your mind right then and there and get it handled. And men have to realize the effect that they have on the society and not abuse it. We as a whole have to keep each other accountable and be respectful and honest when conversing with each other. Let's face it, men have been the central figure in this country for generations, but in the last 10 years or so, I've seen more men taking advantage of that than using it to push a positive agenda. Women are not vessels to acquire, they're a privilege, and they can change a man's life if he's worthy. And it all comes down to respect once again. If more men would seek out bonds with women and come correct the first time, we'd have less of a guard up, or at least women would have less of a guard up. It's the men that comment on the way a woman's dress fits or what he'd like to do to her in front of other people that shows how little this country has come. We have to get back to respecting what women do for us and this country in order to promote continuity between genders. It's that simple. Come to a woman correct if you want anything from her. This negging of women has never been a wave, and we should get off of it as soon as possible. Now, women, first let me apologize for all of my fellow men. I'm sorry, we're all sorry. You have to understand that not all men are created equal. However, there are some things that y'all have to do to make us reevaluate how we treat you guys. First, if you're uncomfortable with the way a coworker or any man treats you or talks to you, you have to say something right then. I guarantee if women would get on these dudes' asses about how they approach them, you get less of what you don't want. It isn't your fault that you're being mistreated, but it will be if you continue to let it happen over and over and over again. You need to think about why you let it happen. The first thing I feel women must do is understand their worth and revel in it. A gift from God, fearfully and wonderfully made. Once you internalize that, you'll show it on the outside. Also, guard your heart, but don't close yourself off. There are men in this world that deserve and respect you, but you have to find them, and they have to find you. Now, as I wrap this up, I just want to reiterate that if we as a people would work to respect each other and build each other up, we could coexist peacefully. Men have to come correct once again and be upfront about their intentions. Women, you must keep us accountable, whether that's calling them out or taking it to the boss or police. Assault and harassment anywhere is wrong and should be highlighted than diminished. Love and equality is the only way to freedom. Point blank. Thank you.